Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to another episode of Family Matters. This week we're going to do a recap of week 5. Week 5 had a lot of ups and downs. It's been quiet. It's been quiet on this panel. A couple guys are happy, a couple guys are sad. But we're going to just go through everyone's disappointments for week 5. Who wants to go
Ooh,
first?
I'll go first. I'll take this. My disappointment was my team not putting up a single point on the board. Like, and I get it. The Saints are okay, but they not a team that we should be getting shut out to. And we lost. We lost the last two games, 72-3. It's getting bad. Mac Jones getting benched every game. Belichick ready to go. Yeah, I don't know. I just think Patriots my disappointment.
My biggest disappointment this week: drop passes for a team that practiced with rugby balls. I'm just confused on what's going on. Multiple touchdown passes dropped. Our star wide receivers are struggling to do things that my 12-year-old sister could do. It's my disappointment from this week.
Jeez, that's hard criticism right there, cuz that's real hard criticism for them grown men. Um, but yeah, I feel like my disappointment is just same as I feel like I said last week. Red zone inefficiency, as well as you said at the top, just the upsets. You're supposed to beat people that are down and out, and those close games just aren't supposed to happen. And injuries. It's sad to see a lot of these excellent players go out early with a lot of life and a lot of season left in front of them.
I think from a standpoint, I was pumped up last week. I thought we was gonna thought the candlestick was gonna be cowboy stick, but we got ran out. I just think that the biggest disappointment is every team in the NFC East except the Eagles didn't show up. Thursday night, I went with the Commanders. Probably a lot of us went. Bears came in and ran over them. I went with the I went with the Dolphins because I wanted to dance in the end zone. And we had some dances, but not as many as we should have had. And then Sunday night, and they got the nerve to have us on Monday night coming up. And I'm nervous because I don't want to get embarrassed again. But I think the NFC East, minus the Eagles, they just didn't show up, man. Let's go golfing. What's your disappointment?
I ain't had no disappointments for real. Everything, the people, I did have disappointment. But I thought the Commanders definitely supposed to beat the Bears. For real.
Oh, I gotta add on to my disappointment. So it was Sunday night. I'm down in the living room with my father watching the Cowboys and 49ers game. And I'm thinking that Dak Prescott is like not playing the game with his eyes open. Bro, I watched Dak Prescott throw a pick. They come score. My father was like, "Oh, he gonna go throw another pick." What does he do? He throws a slant right to red. Like he just threw it to the backup, like the backup. Got a pick. Started celebrating because Dak Prescott threw a slant that was obviously not open. He forced the ball. That was my disappointment. I don't know. Like he said, he was going to be less than 10 interceptions. We're about to see how many interceptions he got. I think he might got 10, or he close to it. But I don't know. He's disappointing me.
Hey, another disappointment was,
He only got 4.
and I don't know how many of us did, the Bills. The
Mm.
Bills went out of the USA, and I don't know what happened. I think they still was in Miami. I think.
Yo,
I mean, they
fam, the
still
air
was
is different, bruv. The air is
They still was
different, bruv.
because I'm like, what the? I was watching some of that game. I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't even know they looked totally different from the other week. Let me just say that they look totally different.
Told y'all them boys was gonna be having tea and crumpets
You did say that, cuz.
over there in London.
Hey,
Them
Jawan,
Jackson boys.
what we look like last week, Jawan?
Uh,
It was a lot of people under 500.
Yes, it was.
nah.
Who's at the basement? If I'm at the basement, I'm leaving.
Yeah, it's looking pretty consistent. You know, all of us except Uncle Rob went in on the Commanders. All of us except Cuzzo. I feel like we got to start listening to Cuzzo. Winning on the Bills when they went across the pond. Everybody except for Uncle Rob winning on Baltimore. And then everybody except Rob went in on Green Bay.
All right, so Uncle Rob is like a guru or something.
Nah, so what happened
Not
was
seriously.
he paid Cuzzo for the script.
Oh yeah, he did say that. Yeah.
So you gotta take that into consideration. But as we looking at it right now, Rob looks to be head of the household at 10-4, and I'm right behind him at 9-5. Like father, like son, y'all are both sitting at 7-7 this week.
Oh yeah, we still 500, baby. Let's go. Woo.
I was in the basement at 6-8. Cuzzo, I apologize. You're sitting at 8-6, so you in third place comfortably.
Yes.
Third place. You good, family? You good?
Hey, what's good? Top of the house.
Who's in the basement? Who's in the basement?
The resident himself, Tyrell. He got better though. 6-8 is what he's sitting at right now. So we'll see if he can pull it out this week. But yeah, with the 4 teams on buys, 14 games. Uncle Rob got the script right with 10-4. So I don't know what the price was for the script, but I might pay the toll.
Got paid the toll
next week.
this week. Okay.
But yeah, this is the time where the standings definitely could make or break. I'll have an update after I crunch these numbers right quick.
No worries.
But yeah, it's looking pretty even right now.
Damn, I'm only here because I don't want to get fined, man. That's all.
Hey, that's how it be. That's how it be for sure.
Sad Ravens fan over here, man.
So let's go for what made us exciting football. And I'm going to go first because let me see. Where's that paper? And what did I say? What did I say the surprise team of the year going to be? What did I say? And guess what? The Lions are showing up. Just remember I said that. The Lions are going to be doing big things this year. They made me excited. They made me more excited than my own team. That's bad.
I mean, what's nothing to be excited about?
We got 3 wins.
Yeah.
And a quarterback who likes the other team.
Yeah, but when you get over 500, talk to me. I don't think
you're going to on the couch
hey, Cuzzo, I don't think he's going to make it this year.
Okay.
Listen. Talk about. That's fine. My quarterback didn't get extended yet. Y'all's did. My quarterback's gone after this year.
What made you excited? We got to keep moving. Come on.
What made me excited? I don't know. I like the 49ers, man. The 49ers just look good. Like, I don't know. I don't think the 49ers are going to lose this year. Like, the way they just foot on the pedal. Christian McCaffrey, man, they just got too many weapons for them to lose. Defense is too good for them to lose. I like watching the 49ers shut down every team they play.
Okay. One thing I am excited for is the fact that Lamar's quarterback play and decision making is getting a lot better. I'm seeing him make these changes at the line where it's like he's actually diagnosing the defense and he's not just sitting back and letting his legs, do the talking for him. He actually going through his progressions and showing the things that we've been asking for him to do. Just got to do better improvement on the other side of the ball with catching it. He can't throw to himself. And the Ravens defense.
Yo, Juwan, that joke was a homer.
No, I mean, I would definitely agree, with EJ and Cuzzo. It's great to see Lamar add that, show the world that he can actually, play the quarterback from the pocket. The 49ers definitely do look like, the team to beat in the NFC. We do play them later in the season, so that'll be a test for sure. So we'll see. The thing that excites me, I would say, is figuring out this young quarterback situation with CJ and Bryce. Their names are going to be tied together for a while, for the duration of their careers. And CJ right now looks like he will be the cream of the crop. However, my man Bryce just needs help. He's hitting people in the face mask and not catching balls. But CJ's out here, slicing and dicing defenses at a high level, and it's making for pretty exciting football. My squad, albeit we are undefeated, thanks to our defense, man, we're getting short fields. We are turning it over at a high clip. But we haven't played our best ball, and our best ball is ahead of us. So it's nice to know that we can win an ugly game. But that's the name of the game. As long as you get those W's, you live to win. You live to fight another day.
Upset City this week.
Yeah, that's what they said. They say that a lot. We gotta go up there and we gotta get a dub. But yeah, and also, I feel like we talk about them every week on this show. Like the Arizona Cardinals, man, they're out there giving people headaches. And they're a team that you have to watch out for. You can't just mark off as a W, as some of us found out the hard way.
Easy.
That's a fact. It's a fact, and it's in the past. But no, they're a formidable team that you got to watch out for each and every week. And Josh Dobbs is doing a lot. He could be reshaping his career for the future and for the better.
Let's go golfing. What you feel like this week?
This week. Do the Jets play this week? No, right? Oh, they do.
Yeah, the Jets. We're talking about the recap for last
week.
week.
For last week.
The Jets won, didn't they?
Yeah, they won. I feel like Zach Wilson, he's showing he could step up to the plate when he needs to.
Hey, let's go golfing. Who did the Jets play?
Oh my God!
Who did the Jets?
Cowboys.
Who did the Broncos?
Broncos. Yeah, Broncos.
Who said the Broncos gonna make the play? Okay, all right.
But
you go ahead. Let's go golf. My bad. Let's go golf. You go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like he's showing that he could step up to the plate. He got a good mentor. He got Aaron Rodgers telling him what to do, teaching him stuff. And that's about it.
Who said the Cowboys making the playoffs? That was you, Sean?
No, we talking about the Broncos.
I keep saying Cowboys. Who said the Broncos? You said the Broncos making the playoffs?
Yeah.
Chill.
That was a surprise pick.
Joe Russell Wilson.
But,
G-
but can we
G,
can we talk
G,
about them for a second though? Like so is it so through now they played up and down. Who's to blame for where they're sitting at right now? Because Russell, all intents and purposes, he's thrown 11 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
It's definitely the head coach.
they stuck
Okay,
with-
so
they stuck
right,
with
I
it.
was like, they stuck with both of them. You got 350 in both of them. So
Jeez.
like it or not, you have to go at a pretty penny. But like, is it from a defensive standpoint, they're not going out there and stopping folks, or is it if you can't stop a nosebleed, you putting Russ behind the 8 ball and he has to throw it 30 to 40 times a game, and that's not the recipe for success for him.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
Russell Wilson was 2 touchdowns during interceptions. He had to throw the ball 31 times.
Oh, it don't get easier neither this week.
No,
G-Man,
not at all.
Oh, at all.
G-Man, what excited you
We
this
talking
week?
about surprise teams. Oh, let's start with the Thursday night game first. I think I'm the only one that picked the Bears to beat the Commanders. I believe they excited me. Fields looked real good. The receiver went out there and torched the Commanders, who's supposed to have a good defense. So that started off the week on the right note. But then, if I'm not mistaken, it was 2 people on this show that was talking a lot of mess about the Baltimore Ravens and their offense that was supposed to be so high powered, and they was going to put up 500, 400, 300 yards. Lamar Jackson had 3 touchdowns and this and that, and the Steelers beat them. What happened?
Now,
Listen, man, as the film goes, we left 3 touchdowns out there on the field. Like Tyrell said, I'm still watching the game. It's 10-3 right now. Last time I checked, Aguilar just dropped the pass. I thought about sending him back to Philly, but Juwan told me he wasn't accepting any more wide receivers right now.
I warned you, brother. I warned you. I warned you before the season. I let you know, like, yo, look,
He definitely did.
at crunch time, we gonna drop at least one for you.
Yeah.
And then the last thing would be, I decided to go with my brother and the Dallas Cowboys. I thought they would show up for the game, only to find out they never made the. I was very disappointed in that right there. I don't know what happened.
yeah. Speaking on that, another exciting thing was Justin Fields finally showing up here what he can do, going 4 touchdowns, no picks. It was great to see. I mean, not great for me because I picked the Commanders, but it was still great to see because everybody been hating on him. Everybody been saying he can't make reads. It's not his line. But if you go watch a Bears game, they're in the backfield every play, like right in his face. But I'm glad to see that he shut the haters up for a good week. Was like, that's a good defense. I'm gonna go ahead and torch y'all. My receiver gonna get 3 touchdowns.
Definitely.
Hey, I'm going through our surprise teams, and we're at the half. We're at we're at the quarter mark, right?
Yep.
Sean picked the Broncos. Tyrell picked the Saints. Juwan picked the Browns. Rob picked the Saints, and I picked the Lions. Look like a few of us are doing good. The Browns had a
Saints
bye
3-2.
last week. Yeah, the Browns had a
Yeah.
bye last week. The Broncos the only losing record out of all of us on that list.
1 for 4. Good God.
And they gave up 70 points.
All I'm saying is,
Yeah.
all I'm saying is
Forget
you
about
don't
that.
win a Super Bowl in October. I'm just saying, you don't win the Super Bowl in October.
You got to put yourself in position to make it to the Super Bowl, though. If you out of it in
Yeah.
September, October, November, you ain't got no chance to make the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't think you can be 1-4 and making a Super Bowl in March.
The
February,
air get a
whatever
little
it is.
different up there in Colorado as the seasons change. Y'all better watch out when that
Hey,
air
I'm
gets
just
thin
saying.
and crisp.
That air looking bad to breathe right now.
Hey,
One. Oh, go ahead.
let me bring something up. We have Justin Jefferson on IR, so that means he's gonna miss 4 games, right? The
Woo,
Vikings
sheesh.
currently 1-4.
Woo, good God.
The Vikings lose this week, lose next week, and I know my brother, Mr. G, man, is banking for the Chargers coach to get fired. Will the Vikings coach be the first one fired? That's just open question for everybody.
Oh, Jesus. Hey, y'all know how I feel
No,
about
because
the
it's
Vikings,
the first time.
baby. Yeah. Weren't they 13-4 last year?
Yeah, but they lost to the Giants.
He
in the
did
playoffs.
lose to the Giants in the
Hey,
playoffs.
things happen.
And you're right about that. I don't know if he's gonna be the first one to get fired. They might cut him some slack. His fire might come next year.
Yeah.
They've been cutting the guy from the Chargers, like my brother been saying, slack for how many years now? So
Too many.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like once the score was what
I don't
28-0,
believe
he
he,
should have been gone.
go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I don't think the Vikings coaches, especially now with the injury to Justin Jefferson, I don't believe they'll fire him. I think that's going to be more of like an excuse for him to have now that he's playing without his players, especially since they won last week, and now that he's injured, it could have been like they going on the road. They could have been getting on the road, getting in the right direction. So I believe he got himself some time. I don't think they're going to get rid of him.
So, all right, since you said that, is anyone on the Vikings available for trades, man? They're 1-4. Can we make some phone calls and ask for a couple people? They got the tight end that probably a lot of people want. He just got traded from the Lions there. They got
Hawkinson.
Hunter. That's on his last.
Kirk Cousins.
They got Hawkins socks.
Yep, and Kirk Cousins. So it's like, is it going to be open business for the Vikings? Because the trading deadline is what, a couple weeks?
I'm just
Isn't
saying.
it end of October?
Yeah.
I don't see any other team want Kirk Cousins besides the Jets.
Nah.
So what if the Jets,
What you
right?
talking about, EJ? Your squad might want him.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're right, but what if the
I feel like
Yo, I'm sticking with Mac Jones, bro. We can't go from one immobile quarterback to another. It's obviously not working. Bro, we getting Caleb Williams, bro. Trust.
So that's not. But let's say that the Jets play Jawan team close, 2017, and lose because Zach Wilson threw 2 interceptions. Do you then go call Minnesota Vikings? Because the Jets been in almost every game except maybe the Cowboys game. We beat them 30-10, but the game's been close. So if you lose a close one to the Eagles, do you make a phone call and ask about Kirk Cousins?
nah.
Yeah, I think you have to because they beat the Broncos 31-21, and Zach Wilson didn't throw a touchdown. He threw no touchdowns and threw an interception.
I mean, that's true, but he went. I think he went like 19 for 22. He was dotting everybody. He had like 200 yards.
Let me see.
Yeah, and you can't do that to a young quarterback. You not only
They
gonna
already
break
did
down
it.
his confidence,
So they
right?
did
But
it
that's
last
what I'm saying. You're
They
gonna break down
already
his
did
confidence twice. You're gonna break down his confidence twice. So how can the team around him right now ever say that we actually trusted that guy? Like look at Wilson. He's going out there and laying his life on the line and playing every down like his last, and trying to get Wilson some help. Zach, in that.
Hey, Juwan,
I
I'm
just
gonna let
don't see him doing it.
Juwan, I'll let you go. But I was gonna say this. You see how they did Zach Wilson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look what happened in San Fran. They went up high, traded the house to get that quarterback. Now he's a third stringer for the Cowboys. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead, Juwan.
I don't think the Jets definitely make the call to Minnesota to see what their asking price is. But ultimately, it's the Vikings' choice to make if they're going to engage. Zach has been looking good, so now it's the opportunity of the Jets organization to now say, all right, these are the things that Zach does well. These are the situations he has to learn from. Like, by all means, we all saw the Chiefs game and how he played toe-to-toe with Patrick Mahomes
Mhm.
at his finest. So it's like, all right, cool. We need that Zach Wilson every day of the week. If you can come like that, bet we can win a couple games. We can fight for the division. But yeah, if they play the Eagles tough, Zach Wilson is the issue, then you can definitely make the call. But if Zach Wilson isn't the issue, then you say, all right, you chalk it up. Like they're a good team. Bet we gotta do something different, or we gotta figure out where the hole is. Coming off the Chiefs loss, it was the pressure of the moment getting to him, and he just wasn't able to perform. This last one, it's like, okay, what is Denver doing to us that other people haven't, or how can we get him in the end zone? But at the end of the day, it's a team game. They're playing complementary football in the back end for with defense. Now, I feel like they have to utilize the running game a lot more. You got Hall and Cook, and you got to, spread the love out with those receivers. And you just got to get him into a comfortable spot, run the plays that he knows, and, let him rip. Because we've seen him when he's at his best. He looks like the old Zach Wilson from BYU, just out there playing ball, and he looks damn good at it.
G-Man, how you feel about that?
Great opinion. We love it.
My man in transit, he good. He gonna get
G-Man.
back to us.
G-Man faded to black.
One side thing, and this is what I heard. I heard from somebody that I was talking to that in fantasy they went up against Jamar Chase and DJ Moore last week.
Ooh,
he said he got beat by 100 points, and DJ Moore and Jamar Chase had 100 themselves.
Yeah. I mean, Jamar said it. He came out and said it.
Oh, yeah. He said, I'm open.
7-Eleven, baby. 7-Eleven, baby.
All right, let's rock with the Thursday night game.
Mm-hmm.
Broncos, Chiefs.
Oh, give me Chiefs.
Let's go golfing. We're going, since you're our guest, we're going to let you guess the right one.
This week, Broncos, Chiefs.
Chiefs, you got Chiefs Thursday night?
Chiefs, Thursday night, I got Chiefs.
In Kansas City, okay. Cuzzo,
I'm going with Mr. Patrick Mahomes and the Swifties coming out on top with this one. If it's a close game, I'm going to be a little nervous, but it should be a complete blowout. I want to go to sleep early tomorrow night. Cuzzo, stop looking at that piece of paper. I want you to take that paper and rip it up all the way, and then let Max do an art project with it for me.
Cuzzo, yo, am I the only person on this panel? Well, I know my brother go with the Saints sometimes. Juwan with the Browns. Cuzzo, how many times have you picked the Broncos, Cuzzo?
Twice.
Twice?
Yes, each time they've disappointed me.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking. Number 30th in the NFL. Who you got?
I don't want to be called that. Call me EJ. Give me the Chiefs, man.
I'm just trying to
you
read
just
it.
give me PTA. Hey, listen. At least I'm not the lowest power ranked person in this call, though.
Ooh. Whoa.
You're not the what?
I'm not the lowest power ranked in this call.
I mean,
They got
G-Men
the
has
31.
the G-Men have an excuse. What's your excuse?
Look at my team. Name me 5 players. Good luck.
You got your quarterback, Mac and Cheese. You got Matthew Judon. You got Brendan Schooler. you got Bourne.
What do you mean? What is my excuse? My star cornerback got hurt.
That's on the defensive end.
What they got to do with your offense?
Defense wins games.
Yeah, your offense ain't scored only 3 points.
Right.
In the
Your
last
offense
couple
throwing it to the defense.
Hey,
Your offense giving
I
away
quarterback going through a rough time right now, man.
Your
He's
quarterback's
going through
donating
a
points
rough
to the other
time,
team.
bro. I know he's worth 21 points in the last 2 games, and we scored 3.
Crazy.
But it's not about
And
my team. Go Chiefs.
Go, Juwan. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Swifties. They're not the original Kelsey and Swift, but I'll take them. Cuzzo, just for your records, you're 500 when you pick the your squad.
Whoa, uh-oh. See? Whoa, cuzzo. Hey,
Oh wow.
stats don't lie, cuzzo. Stats don't lie.
Numbers don't lie. Numbers do not lie.
G-Man, who you got, G-Man? Broncos, Chiefs.
Chiefs all day. Chiefs all day.
Is it gonna be close? I'm going with the Chiefs. Last week, I went with I thought Kirk Cousins was gonna have 400 yards, 3 tubs.
Yeah.
He disappointed me.
Listen. If I go against Kirk, you know to go against Kirk.
I went with Kirk Cousins last week too. It was a good game though. I thought they was gonna win. I picked a lot of upsets.
It was
I picked a lot of
27-20.
upsets last week.
Was the game close?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It was
like
close.
can we talk about that though? I feel like that game, those last couple drives were a little iffy. I know last week, me and my uncle Rob had a heated discussion about the officiating of the Jets Chiefs game, but that officiating in that game was a little suspect, especially that last drive.
G-Man, how you feel about that, G-Man?
I didn't really get to see the officiating about it. What happened?
We might have to pull
Elaborate.
up. We had to pull up.
So I feel like it was the Minnesota's last drive. They're going in. They got the ball, and on one particular play, you got probably like 3 or 4 fouls that could have been called. You got a DPI on the corner, and then you have a blow to the head to Kirk Cousins, and then at the tail end of the play, which could have been a dead ball foul, you got the defender of the Chiefs taking his helmet off on the field in front of the referees. All of it wasn't called.
And they didn't call none of it.
None of it.
Well, that's the Chief effect right there. They want to keep the Chiefs. They want to keep the Chiefs in the top of the league. So give it to Mahomes and them. That happens when you win a lot.
Darlings of the league gotta stay on top.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, there goes my MVP pick, gone for 4 weeks on IR.
Yes, sir. He's out of there.
Ow. So let's not say it like that.
Everybody else MVP picks are close except one person. Oh, Russell Wilson. Who picked him? Mahomes.
He doubled down.
Mahomes still in.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen still in. And somebody picked Lamar. Lamar is still in. Russell? I don't even think Russell also receiving votes.
Russell ain't even in the top 30 in the MVP votes right now.
Cuzzo, how you feeling about your picks? Let's just go back, man. Let's just ask. Since we 25% done. Cuzzo, how you feel about your Broncos and Russell pick?
They need to figure some things out on the defensive end because Russell he's looking like the Russell he's supposed to be, but the way his team is playing, he should be playing a lot better. He comes from an offense where it's like he needs to hand the ball off a few times, not throw for from 35 to 45 times a game, and it's not going to work. I don't know what's going on over there in Denver.
He got good numbers though, don't he? Touchdown interception ratio.
Touchdown ratio is good. It's just that it could be better because of the way he's playing.
But let's talk about the last drive he had when he fumbled the ball because he didn't want to hit the hot receiver. Didn't you hear the coach yell at him, throw the fucking hot? Excuse my language. Throw the hot. Like, what is he doing?
I did not see that. I gotta go.
Bring that up now. We might have to bring that up.
Yeah, It's
I
it's
saw
been
he fumbled though. I saw he fumbled.
you,
That was against the Jets, right?
yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's been reported that he doesn't take criticism very well. So that's another point on his resume. Especially all the chatter that came out of Seattle with him having an office with the coaches, and you got to go through the coaches to get to him. All
Yep.
this, all the talk has been coming out about him now. So it's been interesting to see. But yeah, that's just a no. And like it wasn't even a strip sack. It bounced off his knee, him trying to escape that
Yep.
tackle, and he fumbled it, which turned into points. So it's sad to see, but he definitely hurt the team in that sense, and it's been difficult to watch. I feel like because of the defense, he's been forced to air it out more.
Yep.
I mean, he did get Judy back, which is a great sign. Hopefully Javonte comes back here soon so you can have a full helping of talent around him. But yeah, I feel like that once they get the defense straight, they can be in more games, and he doesn't have to, rely on his arm.
Oh, the Broncos get ready to start offloading. I saw they got rid of Randy Gregory. Are they going to start doing like they did last year? Then they got rid of Chubb and some others last year at the end of the trade deadline. Do you think they're going to start offloading some of their key players?
They shouldn't. It's still. I don't want to say too early, but at the same time, at a rebuilding stage, how many players can you afford to continue to let go and bring in to a situation that's not even excelling as it is right now?
But some of the GMs feel like it's better to get picks now than if I can't get nothing for you later. Why hold on to it?
Right.
So, I don't know, was it last year or the year before when Denver, they got rid of quite a few people at the trading deadlines, and no one even think that they was available, so and they just traded Randy Gregory to the 49ers.
Yep.
So the 49ers, their line, and I saw their line, is going to get deeper. I mean, like we could have came in and got an interception or hit on Dak. I mean, that's how that line was going through. I'm like, gee. Then they had more subs, second string, third string. So that's what I'm saying. Denver just traded, said, hey, give us a 7th rounder for Gregory. And Gregory, he had a good year with us, and he went and took the money from Denver. So I just feel
Now
like
he took the money and about to get a ring.
Jeez.
So you saying the 49ers don't win it all?
Relax, Cuzzo.
Hey, Cuzzo, you're what Rob said. He said you picking 49ers to win it all?
I ain't say that, but it's looking good.
He just said he about to get a ring.
But that's just because it's looking good right now. I don't know if they can go all the way. Brock Purdy ain't showed nothing in the playoffs yet.
Hey,
He was hurt.
No, in the regular
two
season.
games was a little fluke.
True.
Didn't he get hurt? Didn't the Eagles hurt him?
Hey,
Yeah.
that's what happened when you don't got 2 pro bowlers at tackle. You only got 1. He can't play both sides.
And the Eagles beat him up there. They had Christian McCaffrey playing quarterback.
Yep.
Well, let's talk about the Eagles real quick,
Out the
though.
crowd.
Go ahead.
Let's talk about the Eagles. The Eagles are still undefeated right now. But after this week, you look at their next 5 games they got. Look at the schedule they got coming up. They can ready to go through a gauntlet right now. They got a lot of tough games coming up. I think they might end up going they can possibly go 3-2 or 2-3 in those next 5 games after that.
It's definitely a possibility. But
that's why they need to get these games down, bro. That's why they need to get the wins early.
But yeah, I think we got 3 division opponents in the next 5. So yeah, it's definitely a tough gauntlet. But our defense has been banged up. But the benefit of having, a la the 49ers depth at the defensive line, it gives you an opportunity to get to the quarterback and give him, hot feet, and he has to work it and get it out fast. So that's been a pleasure to see. But yeah, no, the as everyone has experienced, the injury bug is around and here to stay. But as long as you can get healthy at the right time, and you get on that run, you're good. But yeah, I can take a loss here or there. You know, it'll definitely refocus us and get us on the right track. But you know, we're winning games ugly. If we can win a game and put it in Jake Elliott's hand in October, November, then that makes us that much more dangerous when we get to December, January, when the chips are on the table.
Hey, I think it's important. And what's going to come back and haunt us, and I always say that we should have beat the Cardinals. So we got 2 losses. You got to win those games that you should win, and that's what the Eagles are doing. Eagles, even though it looks ugly, nasty, it's not flamboyant like me and my Dolphins dancing in the end zone, but it's wins. And if they win this week, they be 6-0. If they go 2-3, they be 8-3. 8-3 with 11 games and a couple games left. If they win 2 more, they'll make it to the playoffs. So it's working out for them. And I think, you know, at the end of the day, like for my team, it's like it's not getting easier. It's gonna get harder. We could probably lose the next 3 games. Like,
Who are your next 3 games?
we got the Chargers. I think we got the
I got the
I'm about to tell you right now. I'm about to tell you right now.
Bills, I think. We got the
Cowboys.
Bills.
I got them
No.
The
beating
Cowboys
y'all
play
too.
the Chargers Monday night. They played the week after. Were y'all on
We
the
got a
bye?
bye the week after.
Y'all don't,
We got a bye.
yeah, we play the Bills week 7.
We got a
And
bye.
then
I think
week-
then we got the Rams, I think. We get the Rams.
Yeah, y'all got the Rams
Then-
week 8.
And we
then
get the
week
Eagles.
9, y'all got the Eagles. All right.
We get the Rams, the Eagles, and I think then we get the Giants.
Yep. And then you get Carolina and then
Yep.
Commanders.
So do you think I know during your game last week they were screaming to see Trey Lance. Do you think there's any possibility that they will even think about making a change
They
in
can't
Dallas?
they can't do that because he's not on the active squad. The only reason the third quarterback can suit up is because of what happened with the Eagles and the 49ers. So currently he's not on an active squad. The only backup quarterback we got is Cooper Rush. So if Cooper Rush goes in for Dak and Cooper Rush get hurt, Dak got to come back in. The only way Trey Lance can get in is if both quarterbacks are hurt. So I mean, they're gonna have to check it out and see, man. If we go against the Chargers, Dak throw another 3, how much more people gonna be whining and crying?
Another 3.
Derwin James gonna be back there waiting for him. I'm trying to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 4 he got now on the year, right? Didn't he say he wasn't gonna throw any more than 10?
Yeah.
He did. He got
Yeah,
4 total.
He's 5-4 right now.
Well, that's 7 before the weekend.
You said it's 7.
Yeah, it's gonna be 7 by the end of the weekend. We can go ahead and
That's what
tell
I'm
right
saying.
up now.
So we go Monday night, man, and you know, like me and EJ and X was watching. He threw that slant. I said, watch it come back and throw another touchdown. Like he threw 3 interceptions on 3 straight possessions, man.
Bro. He threw 2 slant picks, bro. He threw 2 slant picks back to back, bro.
Commercial break, all we seen was this.
Yeah, he was like, he said, all right, bro, I'm about to leave. I'm out of here. Come pick me up.
Yeah, and I just feel like if I know, and the same problem that Denver is going to have is that Dak has $59 million guaranteed to him next year. So it's tough to same thing that Denver has. Denver has that problem with all that money for Russ. It's like if you bench Dak, how are you gonna come back from that? That's gonna be that's the biggest tell right now. So
That's a hard pill to swallow for sure.
It is. It's a $59 million problem. Because if you bench him, which you stuck, is $59 million is hitting our cap next year. That's why they wasn't able to extend a lot of these players yet.
Yeah.
CD's supposed to get Parsons supposed to get extended. Like they can't extend them because Dak get ready to take that $59 million hit next year on our cap.
Jerry got it.
So Rob, for what you're saying is, I mean, it's tough. And I know, and I've been saying this the whole time, McCarthy might get fired, man. I've been saying this for I don't know how many weeks we've been doing good. McCarthy's on a hot seat. And if the Cowboys don't go deep in the playoffs, he's going to be fired. Plain and simple. He wanted to call the offensive plays. He's calling them. So I just feel like they traded Trey for a reason. And I guess it took a lot of people by surprise in Dallas, even me. We talked about it. So I think eventually you have to let them play, get a look. I know.
Me personally, I think McCarthy is an overrated coach anyway. Even what he had in Green Bay, for him only to win, I think he won one Super Bowl out there with the talent that he had out there.
Did he get fired? Oh, he stepped down. Did he get fired in Green Bay?
I think he got fired.
No, he got fired. That's how.
That's how they got the coach they got now.
Yeah.
So he got fired with Aaron Rodgers. You telling me?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it was like they had a bad relationship at one point. Like it was fizzing out. McCarthy was calling plays. Aaron didn't like it. I think it was over like a 2 or 3 year period where they were having it and they had to make a move.
So
And now they're both gone.
So Rob, you think McCarthy's overrated? And do you think he on a hot seat if the Cowboys don't do something this year?
I mean, he fitted in with everybody else that the Cowboys had since the past 90s. You know what I'm saying? Do good in the beginning and bad in the end. So what make him any different?
Hey, I got a quick question for the panel, and then we got to cut. Don't you know how y'all bother me about championships? When was the last time the 49ers won a championship? Can I ask you this? I just want to know. I know they've been
90s, 80s.
No, it's been the same time. It's been the same time. Like, albeit,
okay.
Both of y'all have a rich history of it. It's been 20 plus.
Okay.
But in recent,
but you know the difference.
I know when they didn't.
The difference is the Niners been to the Super Bowl. They've been to the NFC Championship in recent history. Y'all barely just won 1 or 2 playoff games since the 90s. That's a big difference.
You call cutting the lights off? Oh, my bad. Okay. Didn't the 49ers cut the lights off on the Ravens?
I think they definitely did.
Oh, okay.
Jim wasn't having too much more of that.
Oh my God, they have been to the Super Bowl a couple times and just losing.
You looked it up. You looked it up. How many times they've been?
No, I'm just talking
in the
about
last-
it's just the twice that they lost to the Ravens and lost to the Chiefs.
Yep, twice.
Yeah, it was like it's been.
They've been at
they've
they've been in
there.
both decades, the 10s and the 20s, both decades.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
Nah,
they've been.
I give them credit, but
They was in. Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Cause they played the Chiefs, and they was probably like 2 plays away from winning that with the Chiefs. Like all Jimmy had to do was probably complete 1 pass in that final drive, and that game is done. And he overthrows.
Debo.
I think it was Debo on that deep route, and it's like how you miss him, he wide open, and you know that was the rhetoric on Jimmy. Like he's not going to win you a game, and in that moment he could have shut everybody up.
He decided to let him keep talking on the jumbotron.
Yeah, because can you imagine your only 2 rings is by being a backup quarterback?
Yes.
A lot of people have those.
Hey, you got him paid.
Yeah.
Right.
They did get him paid. I ain't gonna lie, I did think the 49ers was going to win. They were looking good, too.
So nobody's going against the 49ers. I mean, nobody's going against the Chiefs this week. Jeez.
No.
I got to get up there. I might have to.
Who was in first last week? I missed all that because I was in class.
Somebody was 10-4. I was 10-4. G-Men, you was 10-4.
Oh, I had the script.
That's what
We
they said.
said that, you know. Let me
I'm
They
know.
said.
waiting for that. I'm waiting for that Zell payment.
That's what they said. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if you got. We're gonna see. We're gonna see because there's some crazy games this week. We're gonna figure it all out. But
Yeah.
all right, let's.
Hold up, just to update everybody, we got in the overall standings, we got a new number one. So Cuzzo sitting at 49 and 29
What?
is the new overall number one. Eric, me and you are tied for second and third at 48 and 30. Rob at 44 and 33.
I'm making a move. I'm making a move.
Tyrell is at 42 and 38. And EJ, you're at 36 and 26.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so wait, just because I don't got that many amount of games, let's go by putting people in the basement by the games that they are close. Like Tyrell's not about to be 500 no more. Probably after this, he's not gonna be 500. No, with him, he
Tyrell
gonna
been on
go
a
negative
losing streak
again.
the last 3 weeks, man. He went from first to
Yeah.
worst.
Yeah, he was in first.
First to
First week, he
worst.
was first place.
Yeah,
Hey, Juwan,
First to
make sure you get his picks and stuff from him too, Juwan.
got you.
All right, let's end this for the recap and the Thursday night show. I guess we'll see if Russ can bring some of that magic to Kansas City. We'll see if the Swifties will still be around. Because I was going against the Swifties last week, and I'm sorry for that, you guys. I'm sorry for that, but until next time, we'll talk to y'all. Everybody have a good night.